Welcome to today's Mindful Joy and Wellness Stretch. We're going to do a standing routine today, so you don't have to worry about having a chair or a mat. You can just do it from the comfort of your living room or wherever you find yourself if you want to do it outdoors. We're going to begin by inhaling those arms up to the sky. Exhaling down. Great. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhaling down. And inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhaling down. Great. We're going to start with a forward fold. So let's just let our forward bodies fall down to the ground. Reaching with those arms, if you like, towards your toes or your knees or your shins or your ankles, wherever your hands are reaching today. Just finding length through the whole back of that spine. Notice, how do the back of the legs feel? How do your calves feel? How do your hips feel? How does your back feel? And how does those arms feel? Let's shake our head yes, finding some strength and length, letting any tension fall off. Gently shake your head no. And then if you'd like to grasp your elbows and just gently swing side to side, finding a little bit of motion through this area. Good. Coming back to stillness and center. We're inhaling for a half lift, and so what that means is you're sending the crown of your head straight to the far wall and having a 90 degrees with your body here. So 90 degrees here, and noticing and engaging the hips here. This is our half lift position. And exhaling down to that forward fold again, just finding where your body's taking you. There is no perfect posture or position that your body needs to be in for this wellness stretching. We're just finding length through the whole backs of our legs here. Good. Let's inhale all the way up. If you'd like to take your arms with you, all the way up for a slight backward bend. And exhaling down to our mountain pose. Great. So let's step our left foot forward. Our right foot, we're rotating 45 degrees. If you feel like you need a little bit more length, you can just inch that foot back. But normally about 3 feet between the two is great. You can place your hands on your hips and see if they're off to the side here or facing forward. And we're inhaling those arms up to the sky for our warrior one. Take a look down at your toes. Make sure they're pointed to the front of your mat and you can see them, that your knee isn't way over the top of them. We just like a nice gentle bend. And let's engage these legs here. Engage both legs, engage that core, and engage those arms up overhead. Great. Now let's exhale, right hand back and left arm forward, gazing forward over our left fingertips, and use that core, bring it in. Great. Send those arms long as if someone's pulling you apart, and engage those toes into the mat. This is our warrior two position. Now let's exhale that right hand down the back of our leg, left arm up in the sky for our reverse warrior, feeling length happening through the front of our body here. Great work. Now let's exhale into that warrior two. Again, engage that core, engage those arms, engage those legs. This is a strength pose. So we're doing a lot of strength engagement here. And now let's exhale, forearm down to our thigh and send that arm up to the top. Great. You're doing so great. Good. Let's exhale back to our warrior two. Find that core again. And let's inhale back to reverse warrior, doing a little bit of a flow here. You can go faster or slower. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale to this front side angle. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale to the front. Exhale to warrior two. Great. When you're ready, go ahead and find me here in warrior two. Again, remember, engage our cores, length through the legs. You guys did so great. All right, let's step those feet back together and move our right foot out. turning our foot that 45-degree angle. Again, if you want to have it closer for an easier balance, you can do that. If you like it further away, you can do that. The most important part is making sure your knee isn't bent all the way forward because that places a lot of strain on it. Make sure you can see those toes in front of you, placing those hands on those hips, see if they're going off to the side or to the front of your mat. Let's inhale those arms up to the sky for our warrior one. Great work. Breathing, finding your breath here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the back of the throat. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the back of the throat. Inhale through the nose. And exhaling those arms down into warrior two. Again, finding strength and length through the arms, sending them to each end of the room. Engage through both of your legs. Use that core, bringing that belly to the spine. Finding your warrior two here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the throat. Gazing over your fingertips here. Inhale through the nose. Exhaling back, that left hand down the left leg, right arm up in the sky, finding our reverse warrior here. Breathing. Exhaling back to our warrior two, sending those arms straight out to the edges of the room. And now inhaling down into that side angle, bringing that forearm to the thigh, left arm up to the sky, finding that length through the side body. Great work. All right, we're moving into that flow. Let's inhale back into our warrior two. Exhale to our reverse warrior. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale forward. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale to reverse. Inhale to warrior two. And finding me here in warrior two. Good. Let's engage that core again. It's easy. It falls out, doesn't it? All right, engage our core. Send our arms out to the side. Engage our legs. You did so great. All right, let's step those feet back together. So we're coming back to center. Kick out those legs. Roll those shoulders. We can do some stretches for our spine with our cats and cows. So let's take those arms out to the side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms out. Inhaling, arching our back, tucking our chin, tucking our tail. Exhaling, arms out, opening wide. Inhale, crossing those arms in front. Exhale, arms wide, chest wide. Last one. Inhale, arms together. Exhale, arms out wide. Great work. Well, that was today's short wellness bite as we did a little bit of stretching through our warrior positions and our front fold and our cats and our cows. Let's end our practice as we do everyone with inhaling, arms up to the sky. Exhaling down. Inhale, gratitude. Exhale, any stress. Inhale, joy and peace. And exhaling down. Thank you so much for joining me today on Mindful Joy and Wellness. I hope you have an amazing day.